Right, I'm going to do my second video for today. I've got a TUSA M-1007 Paragon single lens mask. And this one has come back with a broken skirt. So the skirt, you can see, has a nick in it. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to show how to replace the skirt in one of these masks. Reasonably tricky, so need to be a bit patient with this one. So the first part to remove the skirt from the mask frame is to remove the two hex nuts with an Allen key. So we can remove those quite simple. Try not to lose them. Okay, once we've done that, we need to remove this, in this case, blue nose bridge cover, and we do that from this side of the mask. So we need to push the nose clip in, nose of the skirt, and you'll see a clipping point here and a clipping point underneath there, and one at this end here. So we need to push that out from underneath the nose, and those two clip points there. You need to be fairly gentle with these, and they will just pop out, and the clips should still be, or the latches should still be in place. If they're not, then that's not going to go back together again, because that part is holding this nose bridge in. The next part is, you can see this black frame here to the silver part, and the simple way of doing this is with your fingernail, running your finger up the black part between the black and the, in this case, the blue frame, and just gently lever out just the black part. Leave the silver part in it on itself. It's still got its clip in there. That's still clipped in. I'm just levering the black part out, and I'll do the same with this one. And it's just on a catch there, just levering out over the same. And I will do the same with the top. And then that's just the black part coming away. Now we can look at the silver part, which is on that latch there, and I can just gently lever that over the clip, and the silver part will come away. Do that on the other side. You can just see the silver part on the latch, and just gently lever that over. And at the back, on the top, we've got another clip in here, and I need to just lever the silver part down and out. So I'm just going to gently push it out and just gently lever it out. You don't want to bend, and that black and silver part can come out all together in one piece. But we're trying not to bend the latching point on either of these, and obviously the black ones have also got latching points which will all need to go back into place. So I'd leave that together. You don't need to separate any of that. You can give it a clean or whatever. Once you've got that outer frame off, then the lens can come out, and the mast skirt can then come out and leave the outer frame or the inner frame there. If you're going to replace this, obviously you're going to have to remove these clipping systems on here which are onto the skirt. So a simple way of doing that is this clip, slightly darker black to the inner clip, that needs to come off. It's got a latch either side here, and that's the same on this one. We will have a latch on either side of here, and we've got 2 points here which will come off and separate. So I'm going to use my fingernail again and lever this off the back, and then these two latches will come out and they will pop back into those points there, and the other one is just on this clip at the back. Should do this side as well. Just gently lever those off, and then once they're off you can rotate the side buckle past this point, which would normally be stopped by that catch, and then that will just come off, and we'll save that for later when we put it back on. Now we've got to remove the whole buckle from the skirt, and you can see that the buckle is caught over the silicone. So the silicone connection here is over there, and it's also on a little latch here. So it just clips over onto there, and then the silicone skirt goes into there, and the same on this side. So we can just literally take that away from there, and we'll do the same the other side. We'll knock off the two lugs either side, just move them slightly to one side, and the silicone skirt can come out. That's the old skirt out now. Then we just got to get a replacement skirt. You can put it back together and then do the side clips, but we might as well do the side clips first. So now we've got to encourage these two silicone parts into these clips here. So we've got to gently force the silicone into that gap, both sides. I'm going to use something just to push it in. I'm not going to use the pointy part of the tool because I don't want to push through the skirt and damage the new skirt. So I'm just going to use the flat edge just to ensure that the silicone has gone into the edge there correctly, and put the latch back into place there. That will be held in place later on. And just double check that it's all gone into place and seating correctly, and the catch is seating correctly. We'll do that for the other side. A little bit tricky this bit. Just got to force the silicone into the hole. Just going to use a flat of this tool just to help the silicone go in. into place. That's it. Just check at the back of it here where you can see it's not quite gone in properly, so I'm just going to gently force that into place either side, just so it's sitting completely flush onto there once I put the clips on the side. Hopefully you could see that go together easily, and that now is sitting nicely on both sides. Whilst I'm there, I might as well refit these. So there's 2 clips either side there, which those lugs have got to go into. So I'm just going to gently put that clip back together, and that will hold the 2 plastic bits either side into place and keeps it all together. So you see these 2 pieces which are into the grooves nicely. When we put this one over the top, that will hold those into place. Actually, shouldn't have done that. I've done that in the wrong order. 1 second. Take that off again. Got to put this bit back on first. So I'm going to put this back on so the TUSA is the right way up. Got to have your logos the right way round, and then we can then put this clip back on into place, and that will prevent the latch from turning to that past the point where it will come out again. Let's take this one off again. Get ahead of myself. Again, we've got the logo the correct way round. Oh no, we haven't actually, have we? The logo is upside down, so that's upside down. So we've got to take that off and do that again. So we should have the logo the correct way up. Then we can put the latch back on. Okay, it's working. So we've got the 2 latches in either side. The logo's the correct way round. The logo on the mast strap is on the correct way round, and actually the customer's got their snorkel clip which is on the left hand side, so we can actually see everything's gone back together nice and firmly. Give it a good tug to make sure that everything's all into place. Now we can pop the skirt back into the frame, and there is a little lip all the way around this frame where the skirt is going to connect to, or fit into really. So just pop that in. Make sure it's seating all the way around. Once it's in place, it should seat nicely. And we'll know when it goes into place, which is fine. Now we can take our lens, just check that TUSA logo is the right way round again, and that will ensure that you've got it the same way round as you took it out. And the lens fits into the inside of this skirt here, so we just got to ensure that we trap the skirt between the lens and the frame all the way around. Okay, and that's gone back in nicely. This is okay. Once we've done that, we can take our outer frame now and put that on. Now where we've got to be careful here is we've got to get this clip and these side clips into the right place. So I'm starting from the top, getting that lined up, get the side clip lined up, and just checking that the silver is going inside the blue frame and clips into place. Leave the black bit out for the moment, we don't need to worry about that, we'll put that back in a moment. And the same on this side, making sure that the silver frame is clipping into place, and I can hear that clip in. And if I gently lever the black piece up, you'll see the little clip there has gone into place. Just check the other side, that one's gone in the other side, and the one at the top has also gone in and is in and is fitted correctly. Once I've done that, I can then start pushing the black clips here over and in to the inner silver frame. So I'm lifting the black bit slightly, bending it over, and then pushing it behind the silver frame. Again, working from the top. So going round like that and using the silver frame and over the sides as well. Just push those all down, and now everything's beginning to fit back correctly, so I can now reattach the two Allen key screws. Just tighten them up slowly. And one there. So everything should now feel like it's all in place. Everything's trapped correctly. And now we've just got to reattach the nose clip, making sure the pin is going in correctly. That locks into place, and the two either side both lock into place. Once we've got it all back together, you can firmly just make sure everything has clipped in correctly. There's no gaps around the black frame, and you can actually give the skirt a tug and make sure the skirt has definitely been trapped between the mast frames. Okay, once that's gone through, put it on your face in a normal way, do your tests, and everything should be ready to go. Thanks for watching.